What's up, Tokos? It's Trent, aka TradeMark here, and I'm going to try something new since the replay system was introduced. I'm going to try and commentate over a replay rather than playing the game live. I think that might help me a little bit with what I want to talk about. And what I want to talk about is Netmarble. Oh, it's been a rough week for Netmarble this week. It certainly has. They've as soon as I released that video talking about how much I love Netmarble, I feel like shit just hit the fan. It's like they intentionally just went and fucked everything up that they could possibly mess up after I made that video. If you guys aren't aware of all the issues that happened with the 1.5 update, first of all, well, let's hop into a game real fast so I can start this game. I wanted to show you guys a game where I had card level disadvantage. So in this game, this is a Krennic gameplay. I have a 1 level card disadvantage pretty much on all cards. Let's go ahead and play it. But Netmarble, right after the release, there was no limit to the number of 2 beginner packs that you could earn, which are legendary cards that you earn from the beginner packs. That was just a that is just a massive fuck up. I'm sorry. And then they had issues with the rollback. They weren't going to refund people's credits. They did the right thing there and they fixed that. And then then the server went down for a whole bunch of times. It's just been a rough week for my hero company, Netmarble. But I was actually going to make a separate video that kind of delved into everything there. But in this gameplay, so in this game, you notice at the beginning there, that was a really bad beginning push because I didn't. My cards crossed center line first, and because of that, he was able to counter it effectively, get a really good counter push there. I am running Treadwell Droid in this, so basically I'm able to clear that wave and start repairing. And luckily, I don't think either he didn't notice that, and this was just really lucky right here that I was able to get my Bladesman down right as he played the tank. I didn't know he was going to play that. But this basically equalized the previous push. So my Treadwell's got it repaired almost all the way, and I now have energy advantage from that solid trade in the previous encounter. So now I'm doing good. Pretty much how I play Krennic. I'm not the best Krennic. In fact, I feel that I pretty much suck at Krennic. But how I play Krennic is that I try and apply kill pressure with his special and a stun when I feel like I have a good opportunity to counter push. So because his special does a lot of damage. It's one of the highest damage specials in the game, if I remember. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, so that's how I play him. Is I try and build up and Krennic's passive gives you, let's see, what is it again? I forget. You generate some extra energy during the game, and I'm not sure how much it is, but it's a decent amount, and so you're already going to be getting energy advantage just by playing. But the more that you build energy advantage on efficient trades, then you're going to be able to really get some solid work done. So he has his troops spread out pretty good there. I probably should have used net to group them before using that, but then I'm kind of just trying to draw things out right now. There's no reason to make a big push, but he makes the mistake of actually going up and grab that health, which is a big mistake on his part, because you see I'm able to actually finish the game right there while he's away. So really the thing that was able to win that for me was when I was able to get kill pressure on him and push with my Bladesman plus leader. That was enough to take about half his turret damage. And then in this meta, what you have to do is you have to keep the enemy turrets damaged by always. You never want to waste your your AoE. So if you only run one AoE support card, like in my deck, I'm only running TIE Fighter. I think net plus stun might be enough to kill an engineer. I'm not positive on that, but it might be. So you could use 3 energy there to kill an engineer, or you could just use a TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter is the most efficient trade of an engineer. Let me find another game for you. Okay, so here's oh, that's only a draw though. I had a level disadvantage there, but it's a draw. Got defeated there. Let's see what this game is. That's an even matchup. Okay, here's another card disadvantage here. I'll go ahead and play this one. So card disadvantage again. When you have card disadvantage, you need to be focusing on making a lot of efficient energy trades. And so probably in this hand, I'm going to play my Treadmill Droid for turn 1 when I hit 10 energy in the back. And let's see what he does in response. Yeah, so that's what I do. He plays Pathfinders in the back. So now I'm probably going to run my troopers, and then I'll probably run Dewback as soon as... So the idea is that you want his units, his most expensive units, to cross that center line so that you start getting your turret to attack, and then you can clear these units for more efficient energy trade. Looks like he's going to push this top wave, so I cast TIE Fighter in there because I didn't want those Twi'lek rebels to reach my turret. Unfortunately, he killed my droid before I was able to do anything there, but I'm able to get a pretty good counter push here. It would have been ideal if I had killed him a little bit faster in that previous counter push, or in his previous push. Looks, ooh, am I going to take that out? No, not quite. But if I would have been able to take that out, take him out faster, he wouldn't have killed my Treadwell, and it would have been able to repair that. Looks like I do get my Treadwell down here, but he's already going to be respawning, so it probably won't get much damage here. Yep, it looks like he's just going to run up, use a special, kill off my Treadwell. So he's just being really aggressive, just suicide pushing every time here. Unfortunately, because of I already took his turret, my counter push needs to be on this lane here because it's a long walk over on this side. So you know, he's pretty much at this point he's pretty much got this tower taken, guaranteed. But right here I pull a nice little stun, and I think I'm able to kill him before he takes that turret. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, he has the ability to take my turret. Oh, I wish, can I rewind here? I wish I could rewind, I just missed that. I think what happened there is I thought for sure he was going to be able to take my turret, so I instead of trying to defend that with the energy, when I killed him that last time, I just used my Bladesman plus light vehicle to go push in. But now I just got to keep my towers alive for 21 seconds. He has a tank, I'm able to clear that out. And now I can pretty much just play defense for these last 10 seconds and I'll win. But yeah, so, you know, again, because he had card level advantage, he was able to just keep running in like that, just kind of suicide push each time. Against his suicide pushes, if I could have played it better so that I stunned him or killed him faster. You have to find the fine line between killing them. You don't want to kill them too early so that they respawn and they have plenty of time to prevent your counter push, but you don't want to leave them up for like the whole time that they're pushing, especially if you clear the wave slow. They can actually, if you kill them too slow, then they just take out your turret. Someone like a Vader or someone with high DPS like Baze, when Baze has Chirrut up, he's going to just melt your towers. So you can't really just let him sit there. What I like to do usually is try and play some units that are countering his push and while I play those units, then I stun him under tower or something, because he's not going to be doing damage, but you're not killing him fully. Let's go to another game there. Let's just do a third game here and find out. Let's see, was that the game we just played? Yeah, that was a game. So let's see if this game, yeah. So about even levels here, except for he does have a 1 level advantage on me for his leader has a 1 level advantage, but pretty evenly matched right here as far as card levels are concerned. And the deck that I'm using, I'll show you guys my deck and kind of explain my thought process here. I'm running Light Vehicle plus Dewback, which are 2 solid cards in the current meta. TIE Fighter to counter Engineers. Let's see if I can pause this real fast. Oh, I can't pause without... let's go down to slow-mo. Yeah, so I'm running... Alright, so right there you notice what I actually tried to do. I wanted my Bladesman turned around, unfortunately. I wanted my Bladesman to push because I had killed him right there. And if my Bladesman would have pushed with me, I probably would have taken this turret. Unfortunately, my Bladesman ran back to... my Bladesman ran back to try and take out that the drop pod Dracelian warrior. Man, Han YOLO, Han Swallow. Han just loves running into units and dropping that mine. So right now I'm in a really bad spot, and I know that I kind of had. Unfortunately, I probably should have taken that turret. It's just slightly alive, and nothing I can really do here. And that kill probably wasn't the best kill, to be honest, because you'll notice I don't have energy to counter push right here. So it would have been good if I had energy. Since I don't, though, it's just a waste. He's able to get some chip damage with his Dracelian, and I guess I'm just trying to get that last little tick of the turret. Now I'm in a horrible spot here because I'm super low on health. He has the advantage right now. He just laid mortar. So pretty much I'm just at a disadvantage in all areas right now. What's this?
I don't know, I got it.
Frozen Snickers bar?
I know.
Thanks. So he's running mortar and plus drop pod, so he's got an interesting deck setup that he's using. Let's put this back to normal speed. I think we're fine here. So he has the advantage right now. I'm able to clear his wave here, and this is actually a pretty good time to kill him if I can get the death on him there. Unfortunately, I just missed it. I should have used my special when he was in range. Sometimes if you don't drag and drop, so with Krennic's special you can drag drop onto the leader, but if you don't do it correctly, then if you just press it, sometimes it will use your special on a unit that you don't want it to use it on. He gets Dracelian down again. If he comes in range here, I'm probably going to stun and go for the kill and then counter push. But he also has mines here, so I don't know that that's going to work out too well. Yeah, they're going to get taken out right there by the mines. But my Bladesman does get in, which is good. Now I need to lay some units here before I die. So I get my Bladesman and my light vehicle down. So that should be enough to hold off his push long enough for me to spawn. And then I can TIE Fighter this. Looks like what I do. Plus I can drop some units. So now I have an even better counter push here. The full length of his death. I'm going to be able to take this turret for sure. That will put me up 2-1. He still has my turret pretty low though, so I want to be careful here. I'm trying to heal it up with Treadwell, but he keeps countering it with his Dracelian. Oh yeah. So it looks like he's going to get that last hit on the turret that he needs to tie things up. So we're going to go to overtime here. Pretty good play on his part. He knew he had to be aggressive right there. He also had pretty good placement on that turret. Unfortunately, I have units from that previous counter push, so I'm able to stun him prevent him from spawning in more units in here and get this final turret in overtime for the win. So, yeah, that's my Krennic. Let me go over the deck real fast so you guys can understand it. Krennic, I feel like, no longer needs to have Death Squad. I don't think I have him on this account, but Death Squad leader is kind of in a bad spot right now. I don't know. They nerfed him in the previous update, and I thought that the Death Troopers that he spawns would be better. They are better, but they're not good enough to where I feel like it justifies the 1 energy increase. So I took Death Squad leader out. Running light vehicle for tankiness and single unit target damage. Dewback for AoE count prevention. TIE Fighter for engineer counter. Bladesman just for all around being awesome. Stormtroopers are just a nice cheap unit that can delay pushes. They can, they're actually really good as a counter push strategy because they can tank turret for quite a few hits. Plus, they can get quite a bit of damage if they're behind like a Dewback or something. A Dewback starts tanking turret and you put down Stormtroopers. They can do a lot of damage to turret before they respond. And then the stun, obviously, for applying pressure with your special or your skill, excuse me. So 360% damage. I wonder if that's all 6 equals 360%, because that seems a little bit low to me. It happens pretty fast though, so I mean it's pretty good kill pressure, and then I'm running Treadwell Droid just to keep your turrets healthy. Really, this deck is all about counterplay, and so you're very rarely making the first move. You're typically trying to kill, counter a push, kill the leader, and then counter push with Bladesman or a light vehicle and take a turret down. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. Malo, aupito, thanks for watching. And peace. I am out of here.